Shalom, back with part 2, precept upon precept. All right, basically back to basics. All right, now, whom shall he teach knowledge? Okay, and whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from milk and drawn from breast. In other words, you come into this as babies, as children. You understand? You come, in other words, with an open mind. You can't come in here with your cup already full of the nonsense of Renaissance plantation Christianity or any other doctrine, because then you have no space to receive it. And you have to understand that the Lord has to reveal himself unto you. And that's if you're worthy to come into the circle, okay? To sit at the table, all right? And the feast, all right, is what? Is truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, all right? Verse 10, for precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. Do you get it, people? You read something in the Old Testament by the old prophets, guess what? You'll find precepts in the New Testament, okay? And vice versa. Do you understand? Okay? And yes, the Old Testament is alive and well. Okay? Yahushua came not to, stop the prophets and the law. No, he came to fulfill prophecy. Okay, which he did. And the only thing that changed was that there was no more animal sacrifice. You understand? All right, let's give you some precepts here, right? That's what we're talking about. Let's go to Psalms 119, 104. Give me a minute. All right, what does it say here? Psalms 119, 104, through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way. Your precepts, okay? They're as a children's coloring book that has the dots, okay, and then you have to first connect the dots, right? And then the picture is revealed to you, whether it's a cat, a horse, a dog, a lion, a bear. You have to connect the dots. Well, your precepts act as the dots, all right? Do you understand, people? And then what? And then you have the picture. The picture is revealed to you. So you have clarity. You have understanding. You get it? Do you people understand that? All right? Let's go to Nehemiah 9 and 14, then we'll come back to Psalms. Give me a minute. Nehemiah 9 and 14. And make this known unto them thy holy Sabbath, and commandeth them precepts. You see that? You're commanded. Commanded them precepts, statutes, and laws. And what you're going to find out is that your precepts, all right, is part of the law. And so if you're not following the law, and remember, you're not going to keep the law correctly. And remember, there are over, 600 statutes, all right, of commandments. Well, you're not going to keep them all, and you're not going to keep them correctly, all right? And remember that this is a rehearsal for the kingdom. Okay, that's pursuant to Judges 5 and 11. All right, but the precepts are part of the law. All right? And by hand of Moses thy servant. All right? So let me give you another precept. Give me a minute. All right. Psalms 119 and 4. Thou hast commanded us is who? Israelites, starting with the elect of you Negro, Latinos, Native Americans. He has commanded us to keep thy precepts diligently. See that? Continuously. You understand? Now, we're going to go to Blue Letter. Give me a minute. All right, close this part 2 out. All right. This is 1 John 3 and 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgressive also the law, and your precepts are part of the law. You're not going to keep all the commandments. And you're not even going to keep them perfectly, right? Because you're in your captivity, you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? For sin is transgression of the law. But what you can do is what? Keep the precepts. You understand, people? All right? We'll be right back with part 3. Shalom.